Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here, and we are doing another Hour of Devastation Amonkhet Intermediate Swiss Draft League. If you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. Alright, Hour of Glory is the rare. I don't think it's probably worth anything. It's worth 5 cents. To be honest, I almost want to just take the Sunscourge Champion over it. I think this card is just busted. I think this is like one of those mythic uncommons. I mean, granted, you have to discard a card when you want to internalize it. Honestly, I don't even think that matters. 3 mana, 2/3, gain 2. You kill it. 4 mana, discard 4/4, gain 4? What? For some reason, this card just seems absolutely busted to me. I mean, yes, this is instant speed exile, which is pretty good. I honestly want to take the champion. I think it's better. I think this card's just nuts. I mean, I guess this kind of deals with it, doesn't it? But I would still gain that 2 life. I'm going to take the champion. We're passing 2 really strong removal spells. I'm going to go with my gut and think that this mythic uncommon is in fact the best, because I think it's insane. Yeah, I think this card is the real deal. Really, really good. So, no good white follow-up pick here. Best card in the pack. Well, if I end up in white-black zombies, you could take something like the Bone Slasher, which is efficient, probably much more exciting than the Disposal Mummy. We have a Quarry Beetle, which does some things. I actually like this Wall of Forgotten Pharaohs. I think I've had some debates with people about this one, but I actually think this card is really good. I know, it's strange, but 2 colorless mana, good. 0/4, good. 4 is kind of the magic number. And it just pings. Just ping all day. It's a good planeswalker killer, too. Just ping down those planeswalkers. Just really just nothing exciting in here at all. Nothing exciting at all. Like, take this, move towards the zombie deck, or take this, stay relatively open. If I get a couple deserts, it's good. If I don't, I can't play it. I'm going to take the Wall of Forgotten Pharaohs. I know, it seems crazy, right? Wow, Bane Whip Punisher. I actually like this card. Yeah, this card's sweet. Good little kill card. But there's a Lethal Sting in here as well. So they both kind of deal with anything. But this costs 4... Well, I almost think Bane Whip Punisher's better because you get a body out of it. That kind of makes more sense to me. Yeah, alright. And it deals with... It doesn't require you have a creature. Yeah, I kind of like that more. So we'll take the Punisher over the Lethal Sting, probably. I mean, is there anything else? There's still no... Well, there's Ronus' Stalwart, which is a great card, but I think the Punisher's probably better. No white card again that I want. I mean, there's a Paramount, but we'll take the Punisher here. We'll take it. Okay. So what do we have now? Haven of Enduring Hope in white, which is pretty decent. Bone Slasher in the zombie deck. Paramount for the zombie deck. I love the Stalwart, personally. Big fan of this card. I think it's an excellent, excellent card. I think it's better than Ruin Rat. I think it's one of those cards that just beats in hard. Deceptively good how great this card is, actually, because I would say it's even better. It's significantly better than Bitterblade Warrior, in my opinion, which was a great 2-drop. The 2/2 that attacks the 3/2 Death Touch. This is much better than that. This just gets by armies of dudes and gets in for 3 damage, and it's a 2-drop. It's like evasive green beater. It really is just insane. So I think I'm going to take it here over everything else because it's better. So we have Appeal to Authority, which is actually a card I like quite a bit. We've got some deserts to choose from. I don't think Bane Whip Punisher is a great splash card, but you can theoretically splash it. 1 black will do everything you need it to with it. So I could take the Appeal to Authority because I actually like this card, but we could take the Harrier Naga as well, which is just sort of an efficient beater, which is not bad. I like this if you have a ton of creatures, though. Even though it's a sorcery, I actually think this card's really good. Because you can get Vigilance to your... It's pretty cheap for everything it does. It's like make something massive and then give all your dudes Vigilance and tap 2 things for 3 mana. That's pretty... I think I'm actually going to take this card. I know it seems a bit strange, maybe a bit early, but... Okay, so now we have Dauntless Haven, a Green Desert, a Ritualist, which I don't think we're going to take, or Sandblast. I guess we don't have any removal yet, so this is a decent time to take the Sandblast. Dauntless Haven's very good with the Exert, and it's a flyer, which is good, but I think we'll take the Sandblast. Over the Desert, too, yeah. Hopefully. Oh, here's some, okay. So we can take that. There's Frilled Sandwalla. Here's a good zombie card. So Frilled Sandwalla to me versus Survivor's Encampment. I really like Frilled Sandwalla, but I found Encampment to be very good too. Might allow us to splash. It's also a desert for the Wall of Forgotten Pharaohs. These two cards kind of love each other. Because it's colorless to play this, and then you can use it to get colored mana, so I kind of like it. I think I'm going to actually take the Survivor's Encampment here, just get a desert now. Okay, I like Saving Grace a lot. I think that card's great. There's a Rampaging Hippo in here, but fatties are usually easier to get. I found Saving Grace to be pretty excellent, actually. Prevents a bunch of damage to be dealt to you. It's also like randomly a combat trick. Makes your guys a big blocker. I don't know. I think it's good. So we'll take the Desert now, the Green Desert. We only have a couple green cards, but Screecher I don't particularly like. It is a zombie, but 4 mana, 1 toughness, even if it's on flyers. I don't know. I'm not as big a fan. So we could take Traveler's Amulet, Liliana's Defeat, Disposal Mummy, which I still don't really like. I think we'll take the Amulet. You can always play it, and it lets you splash things. So I kind of like it. Could take Manalith, could take Screecher, Chandra's Defeat's in here. So we only got 2 green cards. Could be green, is not happening. Manalith, I don't really like Manalith either. I guess we'll take the Screecher. Alright, we'll take the Mummy Paramount. So it could be black, white, zombie still. We'll take the Defeat, it's a good sideboard card. Cut the green card just in case I can make it work still. Okay. So, pack 1, not exactly sure what we're doing. I do think we're going to be able to make the white work. And then figure out our second color. So, I really like Earthshaker, Kenra, Doomfall. Exile a creature they control, or you reveal it. It's okay. Unconventional Tactics is definitely a strong zombie card if you can make... We have a couple zombies already. And Sunscourge Champion counts as a zombie as well. So we have like 3 zombies. Still could make this work. There's Ambuscade though, which is a really excellent green removal spell. One-sided fight, which I really like. That might be the best card in here. Although that leads us more down the green path, which I guess I'm okay with. I don't need to build zombies to be happy. I basically just want to have some amazing cards here. Like Unconventional Tactics is definitely very good for pushing damage through, but I probably still just prefer removal. And I like Ambuscade more than Doomfall. I do like the Earthshaker Kenra. That was a great card, but I think we'll take Ambuscade here. Be happy enough with that. Okay, so Green Desert, Sidewinder Naga, another Wall of Forgotten Pharaohs, and another Saving Grace, but we're good on the one we already have. So, which one am I taking? So it's Sidewinder Naga versus Wall of Forgotten Pharaoh versus the Third Desert. We probably take the Naga here. This, a 3 mana 4/2 trample, probably better than the 2 mana 0/4. Maybe we wheel the wall. I don't know if people are even into it yet. I found the Naga to be pretty decent though, actually. 4 attacking power. Actually, even though it gets the trample, deceptively good blocker. It can stay back. 3 mana 4 power blocker is actually still pretty good. So we get another crack at this wall. There's a Frilled Sandwalla, a Gift of Strength. I might just want this second Sandblast though. I had a couple commenters say, hey, I should be taking Threats over Sandblast, but I don't know. I actually think it's pretty good removal. I think it's pretty good. What I like about it is that it deals with much more things than like I actually think the 3 mana is much more worth it than the 2 mana to deal 3 damage in the Puncturing Blow or whatever it's called. So there is Frilled Sandwalla and Wall of Forgotten Pharaohs, but maybe we wheel the walls. Like I said, I don't know if people are really into them just yet. But until Sandblast plays bad for me, I think I'm going to stick with the idea that it's pretty good. A second Ambuscade? Alright. Well, now our removal is just excellent. Alright, we can take the Sandwalla, which I probably do. Yep. Over the Hippo, sure. I like the Sandwalla quite a bit, actually. I think it's a pretty nice card. And it plays well with the Survivor's Encampment as well. So I would like another Desert if I could. Another Appeal to Authority. This card is good. We're going to need a lot of threats to make it everything, but even Enduring Hope isn't... It's not bad, but it's not terribly exciting. I think actually I am going to take the Appeal to Authority here. You should be under the 1-drop slot. But even they work reasonably well with the wall. Like, you're not going to cast it on the wall, but I like that the wall contributes to the appeal, which is kind of nice. So probably just out of black. We still could splash for Banewhip Punisher. I'm not in love with that, especially given that we already have quite a few 3-drops. I guess I'm good now on 3-drops. So the Camel is pretty good, but I think we're actually going to take the Dagger here. I like how good it is with double Ambuscade. I like that it turns your small threats into big threats. I've been pretty impressed with it. I do think the Solitary Camel is good, though, I will say. Like, now I might just want to take it. Could take the Avon, but I think we're going to take the Camel. 3-mana lifelink, especially with, like, Ambuscades, yeah. Or the Appeal, yeah. I think we have the right deck for it. So there's Tactics, but we're going to take the 3rd Desert here. We have some Desert payoffs. We still could potentially wheel some walls. If we get lucky. I know people are like, you actually are saying you're getting lucky if you wheel them, but I'm telling you, they are better than they look. Steadfast Sentinel, whatever. We'll take the walls. They just ping. We'll take the Nissa's Defeat. Wait. Oh, this isn't... Well, I don't really need a Graven Abomination, although... No, I guess I don't. Alright, we'll take the Nissa's Defeat. I don't really need a Nissa's Defeat either. Take the Active Heroism, certainly a playable combat trick. So we're pretty creature light, which is going to make these Appeal to Authorities much worse. So we're going to prioritize our creatures over removal pretty highly, since our removal is already good anyway. We have double Ambuscade, double Sandblast, so we're good on removal. I would prefer to not play this, especially since the 3 colors are not green. Alright, so out of our last pack, we need like 7 creatures. Alright, we gotta get to it then. Geez, but none of these creatures are particularly exciting. Might just have to take the Compulsory Rest. If we end up super creature light, I just not run the Appeal to Authorities and probably grab up a couple fatties, and then we'll be fine. We can still splash in emergencies. We do have the Survivor's Encampment and a Traveler's Amulet, so we can splash in emergencies if we have to. But for now, I will take the rest over a Spearmaster. It's just significantly better. Alright. Even putting a Dagger on a Wall of Forgotten Pharaohs, not as bad as it might look. A little 2/4 blocker. I mean, granted the Afflict is pointless, but still. Just cut to ribbons. We have the Scaled Behemoth, Naga Vitalist, but we don't need the ramp or the fixing really. Although Naga Vitalist with Survivor's Encampment is pretty sweet. Let's take the Scaled Behemoth. It's fine. It's good. I mean, 6/7 hexproof. Tough to deal with, obviously, and more exciting than Corey Hauler. Sure. All right. Kind of doesn't fit our curve particularly well, but it is in fact a creature. I think I'm going to take the Duelist over the Spearmaster. We're good on 3-drops. Duelist is pretty good. I like that it embalms as well. Oh, the police have found me. All right, let's take the Duelist here. Ooh, Trial of Solidarity is so nuts. I mean, we're taking it over a premium 2-drop. You can't pass Trial of Solidarity. It's just too good. It does kind of suck with Wall of Forgotten Pharaohs, doesn't it? Well, whatever. We're taking it. We're going to need 5 creatures. All right, this might be difficult. We'll do what we can. No playable creature? Oh, boy. Let's see here. If I was going to splash a creature, maybe the Manticore. I could see that, actually. If we had to splash a creature, I would splash the Manticore. At least can kill on its own. All right. So Top Crop Elite is at least a very good premium creature. We'll take that. Bitterblade Warrior is very good. We'll take that over the Sparring Mummy. Another Bitterblade Warrior, taking it over to the Binding Mummy, taking over the Quarry Hauler. This is nice. Alright, getting there. Getting there. Take the Spearmaster now. Alright, 15 creatures. I think we're not going to have to splash Manticore, which is just excellent news. Probably will not need the Traveler's Amulet, I'm hoping. Probably don't need the double active Heroism, because we've got better things going on here. Mighty Leap, I guess. I'll actually take... I'm not going to play Mighty Leap, and if I need to splash, I might want to Spring to Mind. Alright, Wing Shepherd, I'll play it. You know what? I will play it if I have to. It's an on-color creature. Jera's Resolve, okay. So I need to cut one more non-creature spell, which is maybe the Saving Grace. I'd probably still rather have double Sandblast, double Ambuscade, compulsory, right? Yeah. Alright. So this is fine. You can count that as a one-drop cycler too. Our curve is so low outside of the Scaled Behemoth that the Scaled Behemoth looks awkward. But can you imagine casting Appeal to Authority on a Scaled Behemoth? Oh boy. That's a big hexproof trampler. Probably am not playing. It's not even a desert. Alright, Renewed Faith. Alright, so good news and bad news. Actually, no bad news. I have no bad news for you. Everything I have is good news. Our deck has more than enough removal. Our deck has more than enough creatures. We have enough desert interactions to make the walls good, to make the camel good, to make the sidewind. I could have gone for maybe one more desert, but I'll settle for 3. What else is good news? We have big finishers. We have removal. We have a Trial of Solidarity. I think these Appeal to Authorities are good. Like I said, I think this card is legitimately good. It's cheap and effective. And we don't have any cartouches for the Trial, but still, this card, as we all know, is very good. We have enough creatures. Yeah, I don't have any real major issues with this deck at all. I think it's good. So I'm excited to jam it like this. Why don't we look at our colors first? So we're pretty even. Yeah, we're like spot on even. So we're going to do 8-8 split, which they also say. Okay. Yeah, I think our curve is low enough, especially with the Winged Shepherd being like a cycler in a pinch, where it doesn't matter if we have 1 6-drop, because the vast majority of our deck is like 2 or 3 mana, which is fine. So, and then this is like... Yeah, okay. So this is a cool deck. Enough removal, some good... Oh, wait, what am I talking about? That was a close one. I need these. I need these. What did we have slightly less of? I forgot. I guess slightly less green. Okay. So, cut a couple forests, cut 1 plains, then we bring in the deserts. And we bring in the Survivor's Encampment. And we have 3 deserts now, magically. We don't need the Traveler's Amulet, right? No, I don't think so. It doesn't find deserts, after all. Okay. Yes, I like this deck quite a bit. I think it looks good. I don't have any issues with it at all. I think we can win with this. So we're going to try it like this and see you round 1.